Welcome to the It Factor, where Jemmy and I exploring a new blog post by Mr. Len Kaplan, who's the CEO of CDML.
Right, they're an MSP based out in Queens, New York.
Exactly. Offering quite a range: network management, voice over IP, and UCAS, that's Unified Communications as a Service, cybersecurity, compliance support,
Infrastructure as a service.
yeah, cloud solutions, and a lot around Microsoft 365 and Azure.
So really covering the tech needs for businesses.
Definitely. So if you're a small business owner, maybe managing IT for your growing company, this deep dive is absolutely for you. Today, we're jumping into an article called Boost Productivity with these little-known Windows 11 tricks.
Ooh, I like the sound of little known.
Me too. It promises to show us some, really simple but actually powerful ways to make those daily computer tasks feel smoother, maybe a bit faster.
Yeah, more efficient.
Think of it like finding little shortcuts to get back some precious minutes, maybe even hours, who knows, in your workday. Time you probably didn't even realize was slipping away.
Well, and what's really interesting here, and I think Kaplan's article points this out well, is how often the best tools aren't some fancy new app you have to buy.
Right.
They're already there.
Yeah.
Just kind of tucked away in Windows, often overlooked.
Yeah.
Right under our noses.
So true.
So this deep dive, we're going to shine a light on 3 specific Windows 11 features that honestly can really streamline how you work. No complex software needed.
Okay.
It's all about working smarter, not just, grinding out more hours. And that's huge for busy small business owners wearing a million hats.
Absolutely. We've all felt that frustration, right?
Yeah.
Like you're fighting with your tech instead of it helping you.
Totally.
So let's dig into this first gem from the article. It says, surprisingly simple, but really effective, adjusting your audio volume just using your mouse wheel.
Okay. Sounds small.
It does sound small, but honestly, it's a real friction reducer day to day.
How's it work?
Super straightforward. It basically lets you hover your mouse pointer over the little volume icon down in your taskbar, and then just scroll your mouse wheel. Up for louder, down for softer. That's it.
So no clicking the icon, no slider.
None of that. You completely skip clicking the icon, waiting for that volume slider pop up, then grabbing it. Nope. Just hover and scroll.
Okay, how do you set that up? Is it complicated?
Not at all. It's just one little toggle in the settings. You go to settings, then Bluetooth and devices, then find mouse.
Got it.
And inside the mouse settings, you just need to turn on the option that says something like scroll in active windows when hovering over them.
Oh, okay. I think I know that one.
Yeah. Once that's on, you're set.
Yeah.
Hover over the speaker icon, roll the wheel, instant volume change. Super seamless.
That might seem tiny, but think about it. That small change, it actually tackles a kind of a hidden source of mental drag, right?
Explain that.
Well, how many times a day do you actually fiddle with the volume? Maybe you're on a client video call and suddenly a notification dings loudly.
Right. Gotta mute that fast.
Exactly. Or you're watching a really important webinar and the speaker's volume suddenly jumps or drops.
Happens all the time.
Every time you have to stop, break your focus, find the icon, click, drag the slider. That's a micro interruption.
Yeah, it pulls you out of what you were doing.
And it's not just the seconds lost. It's that your brain has to switch context, right? Disengage from the main thing. So if you're leading a meeting or presenting something important.
You want to look smooth.
Exactly. Being able to instantly and discreetly adjust the sound without pulling up menus or fumbling with keyboard combos, it means you stay present, focused, professional.
It keeps the flow going.
It's a perfect example of how fixing those tiny, repetitive bits of friction really does add up to big productivity wins over the course of a day or week.
That makes so much sense. It's those little mental speed bumps that slow you down without you even noticing sometimes. Okay, so moving on. Here's where things get really interesting, especially if you use a laptop or even a desktop setup with a decent touchpad.
Touchpad gestures.
Customizable touchpad gestures. Now, most of us know the basics, right? 2-finger scroll, maybe pinch to zoom.
Yeah, the standard step.
But Windows 11 has seriously upped its game here. It offers a whole new level of personalized control that can, genuinely change how you navigate your computer.
So beyond just scrolling.
Way beyond. The article explains Windows 11 supports more advanced stuff like 3-finger and even 4-finger swipes and taps.
Okay.
And the cool part is you can customize what these gestures do, tailor them completely to your own workflow.
Like what kind of actions?
Oh, lots. Imagine using a 3-finger swipe, left or right, to switch between your virtual desktops.
Oh, that's handy.
Or maybe a 3-finger swipe up to show your task view, see all your open windows. or down to show the desktop.
Yeah.
You could set a tap to open the search bar, or control your music playback, pause, skip track, whatever, all with just a quick finger movement.
So how do you set these up also in settings?
Yep, back into settings, then Bluetooth and devices, and then find touchpad.
Okay.
In there, you'll see sections you can expand 3-finger gestures and 4-finger gestures. And you just use drop-down menus to pick what action you want for each swipe direction, up, down, left, right, or for taps. It's pretty intuitive.
Nice.
The article even shares a personal tip from the author, Mr. Kaplan. He apparently assigned a 4-finger tap to simulate pressing the F11 key.
Ah, full screen toggle.
Exactly. So he can just tap with 4 fingers to go full screen or back without ever taking his hand off the touchpad to reach for the keyboard.
That's clever. That's a real power user move right there.
Isn't it?
You know, this ties directly into that bigger idea of efficiency for small businesses, especially if you're mobile or just constantly juggling tasks.
How so?
Well, these gestures, they're all about keeping your hands on the primary input device, the trackpad in this case, minimizing how often you have to reach over to the keyboard or grab a mouse for common actions.
Reducing movement.
Right. Think about being in the zone, that flow state people talk about when you're really focused.
You don't want to break that.
Every time you have to interrupt that flow hunt for a menu, move your hand somewhere else, you lose a bit of momentum.
True.
So whether you're managing like 5 different apps at once, or flipping between virtual desktops for different client projects.
Which lots of business owners do.
Absolutely. Or even just quickly firing up a search. Less physical reaching means more fluidity, more speed. Plus, let's be honest, modern touchpads on Windows 11 laptops are way better than they used to be.
Oh, definitely. Much more precise.
Yeah, the precision, sometimes haptic feedback, it makes these gestures really reliable and feel natural, not clunky like older trackpads. Yeah. It just lets you stay focused and keep things moving faster. Makes the whole interaction feel more intuitive.
That efficiency boost is huge. I can see that. It really is about making the tech feel like an extension of what you're trying to do, not, a roadblock.
Precisely.
Okay. All right. So what about grabbing text, like from an image or maybe a screenshot you took, or even text on a presentation slide someone's showing?
The classic can't copy this text problem.
Exactly. Well, this next trick is honestly a game changer. The Snipping Tool. You know, the little screenshot tool that's been in Windows forever?
Yeah, good old Snipping Tool. Use it all the time.
Well, it's had a massive upgrade in Windows 11.
Oh, really? What's new?
So, first off, it's now fully merged with that other tool, Snip and Sketch. It's just one streamlined app now.
Okay, simpler.
But the big deal is it now has built-in OCR, optical character recognition.
Whoa, built into the Snipping Tool. Seriously.
Seriously. Windows calls it text actions or sometimes text extractor. Yeah. And it lets you grab editable text directly from your screenshots or snips.
No more retyping.
No more retyping. Imagine that.
Okay. Walk me through it. How does that work?
It's super easy. You launch the Snipping Tool like you normally would. The keyboard shortcut Win plus Shift plus S is probably fastest.
Right. Screen dims, you draw a box.
Exactly. Capture whatever part of your screen you need. Could be a website, a PDF, a photo with text, anything. Once you've captured it, the little Snipping Tool window pops up with your image, and in the toolbar at the top, you'll now see a button that looks like a little document page with lines that's text actions.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to look for that.
Click that button. The tool then analyzes the image and magically highlights all the text it finds.
Wow.
From there, you can either click a button to copy all text, or you can just use your mouse to select specific bits of text you want, right-click, and copy just that part.
That is incredibly useful. Built right in.
Isn't it? So powerful.
You know what's really fascinating here, and the article really hammers this home, is just the sheer amount of time this saves. And what that means for a small business.
Yeah, think of the hassle it avoids.
Exactly. Before this, if you needed text from an image, what did you do? You either painstakingly retyped it all.
Yeah, prone to typos too.
Or you had to find, and maybe pay for, a separate OCR app or website.
Right, third-party stuff.
Now it's just built in, free, native to Windows. So no more retyping quotes you saw in a webinar screenshot. No more struggling to copy account numbers from a scanned PDF invoice.
Or grabbing contact info from a picture of a business card.
Perfect example. Or transcribing notes from a whiteboard photo. There was actually a review quoted in Kaplan's article that put it really simply. It said something like, anyone using Windows 11 won't require a third-party app. Just do it all from the Snipping Tool.
That says it all.
For a small business, this isn't just like a nice little convenience. It's a genuine productivity booster. It cuts out the need for extra software costs, maybe training on that software.
Yeah, it simplifies things.
And it just drastically speeds up how you capture information from pretty much any visual source. There's even a bit of a security plus, right? You're not pasting potentially sensitive stuff into some random website to extract text.
Good point. Keeps it all local.
It really unlocks information that used to be trapped inside images, makes it accessible, usable.
It's amazing when you think about how much time adds up from little things like that, just these 3 tricks alone.
Yeah.
So there you have it. As the article Boost Productivity with these little-known Windows 11 tricks really wraps up, Windows 11 isn't just, a fresh coat of paint or a centered start menu.
There's more under the hood.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's packed with these kinds of often hidden but really practical time-saving features, all designed to make your everyday tasks smoother, more efficient. From that quick scroll for volume to setting up your own touchpad shortcuts, and now even pulling text right out of pictures. These are real, tangible tools you can add to your digital toolkit, ready to use right now for your business.
This whole deep dive, it really brings up an important question, doesn't it?
What's that?
How much other untapped potential is just sitting there in the digital tools you already use every single day?
Yeah.
Features or settings just waiting to transform how you work, if only you knew they existed or how to use them.
Good point. These are just 3 examples from one article.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it makes you wonder, what other productivity secrets are you maybe overlooking right now in plain sight? What could your business really achieve if you found just one more simple trick like these?
And then another.
And then another. The tools are often already there. It's usually just about knowing how to unlock their full power to genuinely work smarter, not just harder.
Well said. A great reminder to keep exploring the tools we have.
Definitely.
So if you enjoyed this deep dive and maybe you found these Windows 11 tricks helpful for your own business, please do click that thumbs up button.
Yeah, let us know.
We really love knowing what topics resonate with you.
Absolutely.
Till next time.